Do you ever feel like you cannot come up with a good idea for the life of you? Or you know what type of idea you're looking for? Maybe you're trying to do a social media post, you're working on writing your book, you're working on your website, and for the life of you, that idea, that text just won't come. Maybe you're working on developing a marketing funnel for your business. And when it comes to coming up with the freebie idea, you're empty. Well, in this session of KimBits, I'm going to give you 5 or more ways that I've discovered are surefire ways for me to come up with new ideas. I'm Kim Sutton. I'm host of the Positive Productivity Podcast, and I'm a marketing and business automation mentor. And before I get into those ideas, let me tell you, I've got chronic idea disorder. I have learned the surefire ways to come up with ideas even when I don't want them, even when I'm not going to use them. And most of the time, I have to flush them. And that's going to take us to way number 1. But let me ask you, while we're going along this video, if you like any of the ideas that I give you for how to come up with ideas, please give this video a thumbs up, turn on notifications so that you find out the next time I go live, and push subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the positive productivity community. So way number 1 that I have found I can come up with new ideas anytime is to simply go into the bathroom. Whether I'm sitting on the toilet or taking a bath or a shower, especially when I don't have a piece of paper with me or my smartphone, that's a surefire way to come up with an idea. I don't know about you, but anytime that I don't have a writing utensil or a way to document the ideas, that's a surefire way for me to get a new idea. So way number 1 is use the bathroom. Way number 2 is to simply move, whether it be walking around the block or exercising. I have found, again, that most often when I don't have writing utensils, when I'm not trying to think of a new idea, when I'm putting my thought and my energy into something else, it's like the cork comes out and the ideas rush in. There are so many times that walking back and forth from the kids' school or being on my exercise bike or lifting weights, the ideas have come, and I love that. Before I get on to point number 3, let me tell you a secret that I have learned for how to remember the good ideas. Instead of saying, don't forget that, say, remember this. This was a tip I learned on the Positive Productivity Podcast. And if you're not already a subscriber to that, head on over to thekimsutton.com/podcast to subscribe to the podcast now. Hey, Joseph, nice to have you here. By the way, for everybody, come join me on KimBits. I love the conversation. I want you here with me. So that was way number 2, right? Way number 3, go for a drive. Now, I am really passionate about not using your phone while driving. Yes, in Ohio, where I live, you can talk on the phone while you're driving. I will do that. I don't use my hands, though. I go hands-free, but no texting while driving, all right? So if you have an idea while you're driving, which I often do, I will wait till a stoplight, pull out the iPhone. I don't want to say the name right now, but I'll say, hey, SIRI, open notes, and I'll document the idea in there. Again, as with the other ideas, when I don't have a pen and paper, when I forget the pen at home or the phone at home, that's when more ideas come. So I have become a pro at writing on napkins, writing on receipts, writing on anything I can find in the car, including spare diapers that had somehow lasted for 5 years. Clean. Let's just make a point of saying that. Clean. Diapers have been idea recording utensils. So, okay, let's go over the first 3 ideas again. Use the bathroom, move your body, and go for a drive. So I'm missing some. I thought I had 5 plus. Way number 4. I was going to save this one for last, but let's just come up with some more. Oh no, I actually remember way number 4. Read. I find so much inspiration when I am reading. For any of you who grew up in the 80s or maybe watched this movie afterwards, one of my favorite movies growing up was Working Girl. My mom especially, couldn't stand it because it's so inappropriate, but I loved it. And I loved seeing how Tessa, the main character, put ideas together. You know, she read this magazine, then she was listening to the radio, or she was watching the news, she was reading a book, and all of a sudden the ideas started connecting themselves. That same thing happens to me. You can see right back here. I've got a whole stack of unread magazines to read. I don't know why I haven't gotten to those yet. This top shelf is mostly books that I've read. Actually, starting, why can't I find it? There, the white ones, that's my unreads, but I put my books in color order. Librarians wouldn't be so happy with me, but I love to read. It gives me ideas all the time. And yeah, way number 5 is to go out into your community, and I don't even mean out and about. Here in my town, there's a Chamber of Commerce, there's the Rotary Club, there's different networking groups. But what I mean is online communities, especially. Go out there, express what you're experiencing, ask for feedback, and I know you'll get some great ones. That does not mean that you need to incorporate every idea that you get into your business. Most cases, 90% of the ideas, if not 99.9% of the ideas I get filed or trashed. But at least the inspiration has come in, and to go back to the working girl reference, sometimes I'll take just a little, like that much inspiration from something that somebody says to me and put it with something else that I might have thought about, and then it's, well, who here has seen Ratatouille, when the mouse puts like a piece of it, like a berry in his mouth, and then the cheese, and then it's just magical explosion, right? Okay, and then the last way that I have found, and this is the really inappropriate one, to come up with new ideas is sex. There's somebody coming into my office right now, and I don't necessarily want them to hear it, but I have found that after activity, I can often not get back to sleep because I've got ideas. Like the juices are flowing. Not to be inappropriate, but the juices are flowing. I have 30 gazillion new ideas, and now I can't get back to sleep. So I hope you have found inspiration for this. If you're struggling with coming up with that new idea, get away from your computer. Leave your smartphone at home. Don't take any writing utensils with you, and just actually don't even focus on coming up with a new idea. Live. The best and last way, is this way number 7, way number 8? The best and last way that I have found to with new ideas is to simply live. Go out there, spend time with your friends and family, go out for a good meal. Get your mind off your business, off the project that you're trying to work on, and I guarantee you, because you're not stressing about it, because it's like your veins are not clogged anymore looking for that idea, the ideas will come. I would love to hear which of these ideas really works for you. Again, give the video a thumbs up if you appreciate it. Turn on notifications so you find out the next time I'm live, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow morning with another KimBit, but until then, go forth and make it a positive and a productive day.